42 rows are done, they're completed, that's just knitted straight. And the next instructions are to set the carriage for hold, push one needle at left into holding position on the next and every row until all stitches from 55 to 0 are in hold, and stitches from 0 to 65 remain in work. Here I have 75, but all the stitches on the right hand side stay in work. So adding weights, I'm going to move each needle one by one on each row from working position into holding position. So that's complete. All stitches from 55 to 0 are in hold, and all stitches from 0 to 65 or 75 on the right hand side are in working position. So starting with carriage at right and only working on the stitches in working position, I'm going to change to waist. And then I'm going to knit 10 rows only on the stitches in working position in the waist yarn. Move weights after a few rows because there's no tension on these stitches because they're bordering the hold. That's it. Then change back to main yarn. And get ready to knit. So where the very first row that I've done on this waist stitching, this is called star star, and the reason that's called star star is later on in the pattern we'll be returning here and hanging these stitches. It's important to make a note of this and make a note of exactly where it is. So it's the very first time we've used waste on just the partial, on just the small amount of stitches in work. So my next instruction here is to move all stitches back from holding position to working position. And that pretty much explains the whole pattern. It's a series of moving stitches from working position to holding position. Every time you do that, every time you complete one cycle of moving to holding position and back to working position on this side, what you do is you make a fake raglan seam. So that's why we do it so many times. Obviously you've got to make 4 the whole way around the top of your sweater. This part here is the body of your sweater. So the reason why we're putting things on waist and taking things off waist is we're starting the sleeves here, and later when we hang we're continuing the torso part of the sweater, and we're knitting that sideways in a circle, starting at the back seam, continuing the whole way around and returning to the back seam again, and that's where we seam it.